And we are live.
And CD usually does the whole welcome to Bronze Tacos YouTube, blah blah blah. I don't know. We're here with how do you say your name? XEN
Uh, Zen.
Zen. Okay,
Yeah,
who is our June taco of the month?
yeah, it's true.
We he ousted Big Sam. Big Sam got voted out, and here we are.
I honestly feel like he was maybe a little upset about that. Like he was ready to do a second and third interview and maybe even get in another month. He's chomping at the bit.
Yeah.
He loved it.
He's one of those people. You go and you see the Employee of the Month poster. He wants every month to be him.
Yeah, I believe it.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. What are your favorite games? What do you like to do in those games?
Mostly when it comes to games that I mostly play, it's more competitive aspect. I like playing a lot of aggression into those competitive games because that's what I like in sports too. I want to be the one that makes the plays. I want to be the one that has like those flashy moments and stuff like that.
Makes sense.
Like the DPS players or the
Yeah, like my DPS and Miles.
I feel like that
Not to
harken
brag or anything.
that harkens back to the Call of Duty days, like Modern Warfare 2, with all the trick shot kind of videos.
Yeah,
So here's the
that's
real
very true.
question: how many 360 no scopes have you gotten?
Like in Call of Duty or as in general,
In
like any
general.
other game. I want to say like I have a good like handful. I really try to not to go for those because I rather like sit and play the game and like learn through what I've done wrong instead of like I'll go for flashy moments here and there, but when it comes to like I need to get like serious and to play the game, and I'll like try to get serious as possible.
Okay.
But when I want to fuck around, I'll fuck around.
Right.
Yeah.
oh man. Oh, I like this one without CDs. I mean, we can cuss.
Oh, that's a lot. So
He's gonna go through
if
this
you want
video and be
to,
like, God damn it.
if he wants to censor, yeah, he can. I'll try not to cuss as much.
So when it comes to like Overwatch, what are your hopes for Overwatch 2? What are you looking for?
Well, watching Overwatch League, like at least on the PC side, when it does come to console, I hope that they do fix a bit more onto like the DPS role because DPS the healer role because seeing like how low the healing output is for healers, it's gonna be a lot more like you need to like plan out like your engagements and everything, which I do a lot in this current Overwatch game. But like you have to be way more cautious because it's one tank only, and you can't just go in there like willy nilly. Like, oh, I'm just go in, do this, and then you're good. You have to like really like alt tack, alt manage your stuff and everything,
Right.
which I think is pretty cool. But it's gonna be a lot more like who can be a team player more in that game.
Right. I think
Really,
that
that's the opposite of what I've heard from everybody else.
no, I agree though
Really?
because I can see like from one end it's very more fast and upbeat and very aggro, inviting. But that
Yeah,
also means you're gonna have five other people being super aggro, super willy-nilly, and a smart team can take advantage of that really easy. So I think in the first couple of months it's gonna be very headless chicken kind of gameplay before they
yeah,
zone it
I
back down.
agree. Yeah,
Because it's just you're gonna feel like you can do so much. You don't have CC. You got more
yeah,
damage. You know you don't really need a front tank because they're not gonna have a front tank and everyone's gonna be all scattered. And so I can see where you're coming from with that.
yeah, yeah. Look, I'm all for it. I'm ready for 5v5.
Oh yeah.
I am too. It's one of my least favorite things of the first game is how you have to. The other team gets a Ryan Zarya, and you get a, you got a Zarya hog or a
Yeah,
Zarya ball or something. It's
yeah, I
like, well,
agree.
your percentage of winning, chances of winning, have gone down because your other tank is dumb.
Yeah.
I also think that it invites more opportunities in team making because, like, right now you can win almost everything with a shield and an off, or a main and an off of some
Yeah.
kind. Whereas this, you're gonna have to choose on one tank. So, are you gonna be a really good Hog player? Are you gonna be a really good Rhine player? Are you gonna be a really good Zarya? Each tank will now have a limelight that will either work for you if you're gonna be really good with that character, or it's gonna completely fall flat on your face because you don't know how the character works. You know.
Mhm. I agree with that 100%. Now that like people just play tank, it's like okay, I'm gonna just play this character and once I get to the fucking till once I hit like a certain rank that I want to stay in.
You
But
can.
with this new like feeling like oh it's gonna be one tank, you really have to be like very flexible with who you play.
Mm-hmm.
Like control, you could play Zarya, you could play a Reinhardt. Like escort, you could play a monkey dive. You could try whatever you need to
And
like help the team and stuff like that.
it's something that DPS and support doesn't really have is how much like let's say your shield bot Rhine, you can really lean on your hog to do a lot more of the damage and more utility if you wanted a shield bot and still have somewhat of a decent chance. So in Overwatch 1, having the second tank is just more to fill in the weaknesses of the other tanks. Whereas DPS and support, they can kind of do. You can have one of any of the types of DPS and support, and if you're good with it, then you're going to be great. So I think it's a good change to have the one tank because again, it shows the skill of that tank rather than having to
I
rely on your
agree.
crutches with the others.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So what do you like about the bronze taco community?
Uh, honestly, like I like, of course, I'm in both fire and mild tier. I love the teams. I love playing like both tank and DPS. Another thing I like about it is that like the
Wait,
community.
you're in two
I'm
tiers.
yeah, I'm a DPS in mild and tank in fire tier.
Which team are you on in mild?
As of now, I am basically a free agent. I got dropped from Nebula.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because you only have the role of one. You're only on diving
Yeah,
by roles.
yeah. I was previously on Nebula.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, it's
Yes.
probably Cipher then.
Yeah, it's probably Cypher to say that, yeah. But one thing I like about it is that instead of just like it being just Overwatch, there's other people that play like different games that like I like to enjoy. Like I got back into Fortnite because of this community. Because before I did not want to touch that game at all until I heard no builds and I heard people like playing it. I'm like, ooh, I might try it out, and I got back into it with like the other people that wanted to play or looking for fills.
Yeah, you need to run with me and Malt. We play it all the time.
hmm
Yeah.
I tell you what,
Uh,
this guy Vinyl here was exactly where you were at right before no build happened. He played every once in a while and was like, "Fuck this! I can't do this. This is horrible. Bunch of kids
I
playing this, yada yada yada." And then now he can't stay off of it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game without the build.
I agree.
Well, and I think that was
You ever?
always my thing was it's the building aspect. If they took the building out, everything else was perfect. The map changes, the content updates, the way they do the store and the battle pass, and they're all quality items. Like that, it's a perfect game when it comes to content. You know.
I just like it. You can land in one spot, get wiped out immediately, get a game right afterwards, land in the same spot, and have just some crazy adventure where you get thrown by a tornado, or somebody blows up a gas station on you, or a shark starts. There's just you never know what's going to happen.
hmm
Yeah.
Oh, what's the next question here? What are you proud of as a gamer, achievements or otherwise? You have a crowning moment.
Uh, I think my crowning moment as a as a gamer was I was in a previous league before joining Bronze Tacos, named Overwatch Oasis, and I was awarded Rookie of the Year at that time. Because
Oh,
this
nice.
honestly, this would be my like second like year, or like first second year, like being a like professional, like at least in esports, like player on console. Before I haven't like taken like competitive games seriously as much. But once I like got like kind of bored, I wanted to try something like new and more competitive besides just ranked ladder. So, like Diving Phoenix, who were in Oasis at the time before they stopped doing competitive league there. We joined here, and I've still kept up the momentum that I had from Oasis, which I'm very proud of.
Yeah, that's cool. I remember Oasis, and like I remember when it was Mamas.
Yeah,
Um, and they were pretty big, so to get the rookie of the year, that's pretty good.
yeah.
Do you have any social media you'd like to share with the community? If not, that's cool too. Nobody ever
I
does.
have a Twitter. I'm really not as active on it, but you can follow my Twitter if you guys like. It's at not really Zen, capital N, and then capital R for not really, and then capital X for Zen. That's the Twitter. That's like the only platform I have like for like any like competitive play. It's
All
only my
right.
Twitter. Yeah.
Well, do you got anything else you want to add, Malt, or
I mean, not
any
much
other
really.
questions? Or we appreciate, congrats on winning. This is actually one of my favorite things to do for the community because I,
Yeah, I like
I get burnt out on Overwatch, so I like doing this.
Right.
I like this. This is actually cool. Pretty cool.
It's pretty cool to just talk with people at the end of the day. I mean, when you're playing games, you're being competitive, you're doing team strats and stuff like that. Bronze Tacos is a
Yeah.
place where we can really just literally hang out and just chat and have fun. That's
Yeah,
just
I
what
like
drawing
that.
me to the crew. That was one of the first things I wanted was just the people. So
Yeah.
We got some big changes next season. I think it's going to be our best season yet. It's going to be the funnest anyway.
Ooh.
hopefully it'll be fun. I'm excited for
But I am dreading the day J Rod wins this, though.
it.
Um, you know what? I'm rooting for J Rod.
We'll never get the end of
Um,
it.
I'm rooting for you, J Rod. I'm rooting for you, J Rod. You better get this.
uh,
I'll happily pass this taco of the month to you for July.
oh no.
July is J Rod's month. I'm waiting for it.
Well, Griff won it. I think she was our first, so
Oh
it's just a
wow.
matter of time.
Yep.
It's a matter of time. It's coming. It's coming sooner or later.
Are you sure the seating is completely random?
Yeah, it's weird, right? Because like Griff got it, then like Vegas and Sherlock got it back to back, and they know each other. They're
Mhm.
and then Sam got it. I think I'm missing somebody. Oh, Shady got it too,
Yeah.
but he's gone. So yeah, it's just a matter of time before J Rod gets it.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be.
Or
Probably.
We're gonna
any of
jinx it,
those
and it
Valk
will be the
people,
next month.
those corn lovers.
Hey, hey, hey.
Yes.
Corn still won. Corn is king,
I'm waiting on Sam to put the potato team together.
right? I'll be happy to take him on. Although I hear it's supposed to be potatoes versus beans first, right?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
so.
And then we'll be sitting there at the end waiting for him.
Yeah, we need to do some more community fun stuff like that.
Okay, so that's another question. If you had like some kind of weird, like a Widow 1v1 or something, what kind of game mode would you try to pick for a monthly event?
Uh, say gun game. Gun game. Just go around. practice your aim. I have fun and I like gun games. I played it
Right.
when I was playing Call of Duty.
Trying to
It
think of
was
like,
hella
would it be like
fun.
a hero swap? Like instead of Mr. Heroes, each kill goes to the next hero.
Yeah, each kill goes to the next hero. I think
Okay,
I've seen like stuff like that.
Yeah, I've played that waiting for a comp match to start before.
that would be
Yeah, me
interesting.
too.
I
It'll be
usually play
fun.
Ryan Cart
See.
now.
I was gonna say Reinhardt's got to be there.
Ooh, right, yeah, that actually sounds fun. Playing Ryan Kart. I played it once and I loved it.
All right, well, I think that about does it, right? Again, congrats, and
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, until next time, we are. When will be the next update to go click into to sign up for the next Talk of the Month giveaway? Should be pretty
I had to
soon,
do
right?
it where there's 2 weeks to vote, but sometimes I forget, and there's like 3 days, so
Well, don't forget, and nobody forget to jump in, so we can, the more people who enter, the more random it'll be. Otherwise, J Rod will get it next month.
because I think the max you can set it is 2 weeks.
Okay.
So probably starting next Wednesday, I'll put it up if I can remember,
All right.
and there'll be 2 weeks to vote or emote.
So everybody out there, don't forget. Don't forget to sign up. Thanks,
Do all
CDC.
that, like and subscribe, and leave a comment or whatever CD says.
I'm sure CD will stitch on another. They all did it wrong.
They did it wrong. They messed it up.
We love him. He does so much for us.
He does.
But we'll talk to you all later.
All right.
All right.